Hi, I'm Antron Brown, 2012 and 2015 NHRA Top Fuel World Champion. I had a lot of experiences with VP Racing Fuels throughout my whole professional career, and even when I used to be at the amateur level, you know, from growing up racing motocross to coming out racing pro stock motorcycle to coming to Top Fuel. So the one thing that I know of VP, what I think sets them apart from all the other fuel vendors out there, is that they always start off at the grassroots, and they actually woven their way through the grassroots to always give the racers what they demand. When I used to race pro stock motorcycle, all I remember was when we had to jet our motorcycles and get the most out of them, VP made it very simple, because no matter where we were at, from coast to coast, the fuel ran our bikes consistent. Consistency is what wins rounds, and rounds win races, and that's what racers win championships on. And I think they have established it from the grassroots all the way through the professional categories, given the supply that everybody demands each and every time they step foot in their race vehicles. Well, when we went to Top Fuel, one thing that we all knew is that we run nitromethane, which is a very high powerful fuel, but one of the safest fuels out there. And I remember it like it was yesterday, where those barrels came up and you just knew that it had integrity around that VP logo that we poured into our Top Fuel day in and day out, where we're able to go out there and break world records and actually perform at a very high level, what it takes to go out there, not just to win races, but when you win a Top Fuel World Championship, that speaks for itself. I first learned about VP, I remember distinctly when I was growing up as a kid, because my dad was a sportsman racer, and he always wanted nothing but the best. If he was going to pay money for it, he always said, son, buy nothing but the best once, and don't go back and try to buy it twice. You got to buy it the first time and do it right. And I just remember distinctly him always buying VP, and VP was always there for my father and uncle growing up. So we used the same trend. When I used to grow up racing motocross, my dad put the same fuel into my dirt bikes, and I remember C12 being that fuel that I must have for my motocross bikes. With my dad, he used to always run like C25 and all the other stuff that he raced in his sportsman cars. VP has become involved in our Midwest Junior Super Series for junior dragsters, where we'll have over 250 race cars show up in the junior dragsters, from kids ranging from 5 years old all the way to when they age out to 18 years old. And the coolest part is that VP has become a part of that at the early stages of their life, and the kids are seeing it right now, the benefits, and they win. And the reason why, they know what that winning formula is being consistent and being efficient and putting the right ingredients into their race vehicles to make it happen on race day. And VP, they care about the youth. The youth is the next generation. And the number one thing that everybody always thinks about youth is safety. Safety always comes to priority when you have your kids behind the wheel, and that's something that VP brings to the table each and every day. And I think that's why I always love VP for what they stand for. It's not just about selling a quality product, but it's also about growing our youth to make them better for tomorrow. And that's something that I firmly believe in, and to give back, and that's something that VPs always stand for.